Hey, y'all tired of hearing these men crying over women all the time? I know I am. Let's unpack this shit in episode 2 of the Reality's Bliss podcast. Let's go. So, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of the red pill movement, right? So, what is the red pill movement? So, basically, what it is men protesting the oppression that they're feeling from women, double standards, um, mixed signals that women send, and, um, the incel community, which I don't know if the incel community is necessarily red pill, but a lot of the red pills is fucking incel. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of them, or they have the same talking point, right? Um, what else? The red pills. It's a lot of this dichotomy with what masculinity is versus being um feminine or alpha male versus beta male, all that fucking weird masculine dichotomy bullshit, right? And then the weird divesting from women shit. I don't I ain't divesting for no fucking woman. They get on my nerves, I get it. I get the red pill movement on it. Sir. It's just y'all motherfuckers go too far, man. Sometimes it be sounding like you don't fucking like women. And I don't get that shit, right? But just like with anything, again, there's pros and cons. There's always the good, and then there's the bad. So, what are some of the positive aspects of the red pill community? Um, Men realizing the importance of being a man, right? Which we've been having a big problem with that. Um, I get some of the reasons why some of the women have a lot of complaints because men aren't men anymore. It's hard. It's hard for me to deal with y'all, motherfuckers. Like I can't. I don't like weak men. You know what I'm saying? Like all that crying shit, all that. What was yo? Get it the fuck together, yo. Because the woman got to fucking depend on us, and the kids depend on us. You gotta be a fucking man. You gotta be responsible. Stop making fucking excuses. Take your ass to the fucking gym. Go to school. Get a better job. And one thing I would say from the red pill community is that there is a lot of that with, some of them are controversial like Andrew Tate, but I like Andrew Tate. You know what I'm saying? Um, the Godfather, fucking K Samuels, that was my boy. You know what I'm saying? Of course, these people are entertainers, so you guys get caught up in it. Jordan Peterson, I would consider red pill, even though he probably wouldn't consider himself red pill. And he definitely doesn't have any of the weird woman hate shit. He's more on the um self improving yourself as a man type of thing about it. So that's a really good positive thing about the red pill movement is men. There's men who are starting to see the importance of being a real man and not being some little beta cuck guy or crying about every fuck. Um, Another positive aspect of the red pill community, man accepting female nature. Look, bitches is crazy, motherfucker. I don't know what to tell you, man. Bitches is crazy. You know what I mean? Like they aren't gonna make decisions. Like, 'cause this is the thing, right? So we always like to say, men are logical and women uh, are emotional, right? But we, but then it's like it's fucked up because like if we're so logical, why don't we operate under those parameters, right? For instance, if I know women are emotional and they just say shit based on how I feel, why the fuck do you listen to them so much? Why the fuck do you let them affect you so much? When you fucking know they're emotional and you're logical. So why, as a logical person, would you get so invested in somebody who you know is fucking emotional and says shit because they're fucking emotional? That's not logical. It doesn't make any sense, right? Stop. And if you're so logical, right? Stop complaining about women being fucking hypergamous. Guess what? They want a fucking good deal. It's logical. Now, are a lot of them delusional about where they sit and what they can get? Sure, but guess what's also logical? Letting them fucking fail on their own. It's not logical for you to chase women around telling them that they're fucking delusional. Who gives a fuck? Guess what? Their nature is the fucking be that way. Women are fucking delusional about they got these princess complexes and shit, right? And guess what? Some of them, even the ones that you think don't qualify for it, they're gonna get it, right? So be logical and leave them the fuck alone and worry about your own life, right? Again, back to the indecisiveness. Women are going to be indecisive, man. That's why we're supposed to be the leaders. It's not that women can't make decisions. It's just that women don't like the responsibility of decisions a lot of times. So don't like, but if you want to be the leader, that shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be a problem because you want to fucking lead her anyways. So it doesn't matter if she's indecisive. It just matters if she's too combative and shit. When, they fucking are too, right? Especially nowadays, a lot of women are combative. Move the fuck around then, right? Another thing, stop acting like women don't want to fuck too, right? Women want to fuck too, just like we do. And they're gonna do it. And stop thinking that you got the only girl who only wants to fuck one guy or this whole weird body count shit. I get it, cause I get it, right? I get it. Nobody wants the town whore. Nobody wants that. But who the fuck is going around asking women how many people they fuck? And why would you want the answer to a question that you don't want the fucking answer to? All I care about is I don't want if you've been fucking the homies or if where we live, everybody fucked you, right? Because guess what? Another thing about female nature, they fucking lie all the time, all the fucking time. So it's stupid in the first place because you're not gonna get a real answer, right? You're not. They're gonna fucking say, this from American Pie. There was the rules of three, right? With men, you gotta divide their number, and with females, you gotta multiply their number, right? So if a guy says three, he probably fucked one girl, and if a girl says she fucked three guys, she probably fucked nine. Which, of course, it's fucking not some hard line shit to go by, but it it makes the point. And the other thing about female nature, they are autonomous as fuck. Women are gonna do what the fuck they want to do when they want to do it, and you and nobody, especially other women and men who want to fuck them, is going to stop them. There's always, for every stop sign that you put up, there's a fucking million fucking green go fucking sign for a woman, right? And unless she just really, really values you on that level, there ain't shit you could do, man. So stop. That's what I'm saying. Stop crying. Stop. Women are gonna do what the fuck they want to do. You just gotta find the one that shit aligns with your shit. Another positive aspect of the red pill community, when you put those past 2 points together, right? Realizing the importance of being a man and understanding female nature, you'll become better equipped in a relationship and handling the dynamics of future relationships or even your current relationship if you haven't been a beta for too long, because it's hard to, like, once a woman views you as a beta, it's hard to get her to look at you any different way without really like going through a breakup and then you improving yourself, and then she kind of sees you now like as alpha that she thinks that she doesn't want but she really wants. Because another thing, women fucking act like they want the beta male simps, but I'm gonna tell you, as spending most of my fucking time is that in my life, that shit don't work. Like when I was all the way on that side of things, I had the worst. The more fuck boy that I've gotten into me over the years, the better my results have been. I mean, secret, that's part of female nature too, but they're not going to tell you. But it is what it is, right? But you'll become more balanced and better equipped once you kind of take some of the red pill You know what I mean? Just don't go fucking overboard, which we're gonna go into now, which is the negative aspect of community. So what are those? Toxic masculinity, big buzzword, right? And not toxic masculinity in the sense of how people like to talk about it. A lot of people, um, a lot of times, if motherfuckers don't like shit that a man does, they just call it toxic masculinity. What toxic masculinity is to me is I am a man, therefore, dot dot dot. Right? That's toxic masculinity. Right? Although there are some things that fall under since I'm a man, dot dot dot. But the whole, oh well, since I'm a man, you better fucking have a fucking food on the table when I get home, no matter what. Or oh, because I'm a man, um, I'm not even gonna work and I want like it's some shit that's toxic as fuck, right? This is the crazy shit about toxic masculinity though. Women fucking a lot of times show it. That's the crazy fucking thing about it, right? But we're not talking about women, right? We're talking about men. And there are men, like what some the fresh and fit guys, they kind of have, especially what's the light skinned one? Myron, maybe? I don't know. He kind of got some of that toxic masculinity in it. I could see how someone might put Andrew Tate in that, but I don't view Andrew Tate as having toxic masculinity. I think he's way more balanced than he gets the credit for. But he's this is what you gotta understand. A lot of this shit is entertainment, and there's a lot of hyperbole, right? When I hear Andrew Tate talk, he doesn't sound mad at women like the fresh and fit guys. Um, even sometimes like Sneeko. Then there's the guy on the I forget his name, white guy, and he has like that MLD or whatever. Even that dude, the guy's always talking about Japan and shit. They they got a little toxic, little toxic, little shit about them when it comes to what masculinity is or this men versus women shit. It's fucking weird though, man. Like, why do you need why do you need to establish dominance over somebody who can't beat you up in the first place? Like, I don't need to establish dominance over women. That shit is weird. Like, what is it that that they can do in the first place? They can't do shit. Women do the shit that we let them do. Like already. So I don't need to be toxic. And I know somebody say that's toxic masculine. Whatever. It is what it is. If you can't beat me up, I ain't worried about you. That just is what it is. But another trait of toxic masculinity to go to that point is some of these men have some real aggressive behavior, and are violence towards women, right? Especially like that's what I think more of the incel community. If you look at a lot of like mass shootings and shit, it was no pussy getting motherfucker, right? It was motherfuckers like, and I know what it's because again, I was probably could have categorized me as an incel up until I was like 23, shit, right? And guess whose fault that is? Yours. That's men's. It's a man's fault when he's an incel. It's not. It's weird that it's supposed to be women's problems that they don't fucking like you. That's some weird ass shit. That's some weird entitled shit, right? But let's get back to the point of the negative aspects of the community. So the other one is stereotypes. All this weird. Oh well, if you have more than 3 partners, you're never gonna be able to connect. I get it because even me, um, the more women I fuck, um, the more I worry about being able to be faithful in a monogamous relationship. I do. I ain't gonna lie. But um, I go back and forth about that shit. And there's plenty of hoes, men and women hoes, that can be in faithful relationships, right? Um, there's a lot of stretching of claims and shit. You know, a lot of, oh well, if I go to fucking the Philippines, I'll go find me a woman because they're like this, and in America, and oh black, especially the black woman shit, right? Oh black American woman. Look, bitches is the same, yo. I don't know where y'all grew up or what y'all grew up around, but I grew up a military brat. I grew up around everybody. And I know that the men and women complained about the same shit about men and women. I don't know where y'all get that weird stereotype shit. I don't know what scientific claims you got of. I get it, right? There are slight personality variances in race, but barely. Um, is there that much of a variance? And it's still probably about 80% exactly the same. White motherfucking bitches be going crazy. Asian bitches be going crazy. Black bitch, like they all be acting fucking crazy, man. What y'all be talking about? Feminism has affected all women. And yes, we're gonna do a pros and cons of feminism. Definitely. I'm getting on y'all motherfucking asses now because I hate hearing crying men, but we're gonna get on the women eventually. Another one, right? The percentage uh, of men that women are attracted to. You hear this shit all the time. Oh well, women only like 10%, 20% of men. So again, I like to provide, what is it? I think levity is probably the word, right? Or clarity, whatever. One of those fucking, right? So do we know the men that women definitely like? Yes. Even a man could go out and be like, "Oh, I know this is what men say, right? This is what men say when they see a man that they know is attractive, right? We'll be like, "Oh, I know he getting pussy," right? We know those are the 10, 20%. We know those guys. But we also see the fat fucks and the lumpy lumps and the broke guys and the short guys. We see all those guys with women too, right? Now, is there also a big group of men who ain't getting nothing ever? Yes. But this whole thing that, oh, only the 10 to 20%. Nah, man, it's all women aren't stuck in these delusions and shit. And then I know what you're gonna say. Oh yeah, but they're all getting cheated on. No, that's not true, man. Like sometimes people project in their own fucked up values and shit, right? There's a lot of good women out there. There's just a lot of hoes out there. Leave them alone because I love them. Leave them alone. Um, so another negative aspect of the red pill community is again these weird I don't like women guys. Um, Men who are giving up, like, oh, I'm not dating women anymore. This the MGTOW, men going their own way movement. Yo, however you identify sexually is fine, but men going their own way is some gay shit. I'm sorry. Like, going your own way from women, that sounds gay, right? I don't know how else to explain it. That's just how it sounds. Or this other weird shit like, oh, I'm not paying for dates anymore, or oh, she doesn't pay for the if she doesn't go Dutch or she doesn't pay for the second date, fuck that bitch. Man, I ain't paying. I'm not gonna say I won't let, because women got this weird shift to be like, oh well, if he lets me pay, bitch, don't pull out your credit card. Don't do that. Like most of the time, I'm not gonna make you pay, especially on the first date or so. But keep pulling that fucking credit card out, bitch, and you're gonna be paying. I ain't doing that because I'm not I'm not insecure about my manhood. My dick ain't gonna fall off because you paid for the fucking dinner. It ain't happening. I'm gonna feel just like the same man as if I paid for it or not. I don't give a fuck. Don't pull your fucking credit card out on me. But I'm not on that corny and again, I get why women saying a lot of men be trying to like sound like they want to be bad bitches. Cause sometimes y'all do, man. Like y'all be complaining about a fucking $100 date. Like, come on, man. If you ain't got the fuck to take her out on a date for 100 fucking bucks, let's say 150 at the most and shit, right? If you're only going to one place, I would say like 150 at the most. If you're just going out to dinner, first date, man, go stay home and work. Take a couple extra hours, take another shift or something. But we, I know it's a double standard, man. But the thing is that double standards exist. We gotta pay for the fucking dates, man. Like, what are you talking about? And then what you worried about, then again, it's another negative aspect. But then once you do, say you do pay for the date, then you mad if you don't get no pussy. Yo, she don't gotta fuck you, man. And that and you going into it that way is why you ain't gonna get it. Chill the fuck out, yo. You gonna get that shit anyways. These motherfuckers, yo, these motherfuckers is not withholding pussy nowadays. Y'all just need to stop tripping. You don't even need $100. Okay, so what's a balanced perspective we could take with it, right? The red pill balance perspective. This is where I'm gonna help the crybaby. So crybabies, this is your biggest problem, your biggest fucking problem. You have a scarcity mindset when it comes. Let that set in for a second. Coffee hot as fuck. Scarcity mindset. There are billions of women in the world. There's millions. I live in the US. There's millions in the US. There's thousands, tens of thousands, possibly hundreds of thousands where you live. There's probably hundreds in your area, 10 in any place that you go to. These motherfuckers is everywhere, right? You only need one. You literally only need to find one out of all of them. And say you want to have a roster. Let's bump up. And most motherfuckers ain't never gonna get a roster. Because y'all just don't have the y'all don't have the goods, you don't have the skills. And you're not gonna, especially if you're still crying, you're not gonna get a roster. But say you wanted a roster, even that isn't hard to get. There's so many fucking women that you can have 5. Easy. Well, if you know what you're doing, right? But you gotta stop being scared to approach women. Like, this is my challenge to any man who feels like he can't get any woman and women don't da. Yo, start talking to 10 women a day. 10, like I'm not even being hyperbolic. Fuck that word up. But talk to 10 women a day. It doesn't mean have a long, but it could start off with you say hi to 10 women a day, right? Or you say hi to 5 and you ask 5 more for their number or whatever, right? Some of you say, hey, you look beautiful today. You gotta stop being fucking scared because I know for a fact, because I told you I used to be on this shit. I used to be on the incel shit. I used to be on this. Yo, only thing that changed, I just started talking to women. Like literally, confidence. I stopped having a scarcity mindset about women and being like, yo, that bitch don't like me, the next bitch might. That's about 70% of the battle. Just stop being fucking scared. And what I'm telling you, I didn't put a number on it, but I was just like, yo, let me just start talking to women. You know what I noticed? Oh shit. She didn't fucking turn her nose up to me. Oh, she didn't. Oh shit, she gave me her number. Oh shit, she coming over to the crib. Oh shit. She, like, keep going, you know what I mean? But it's like, you gotta get over that because women are going to be attracted to your confidence. And as long as you have a scarcity mindset about women, you're never going to have confidence. And if you don't start talking to them and even getting rejected, this is one thing people don't mention about rejection. Rejection builds confidence. You know why? This is why it builds confidence. Because when a woman says no, this is what ends up happening. You don't die, right? And then so what happens is you're like, oh, that wasn't even that bad. She didn't like me, right? Then you keep talking, right? I said do 10 a day, right? Out of 10, 2 or 3 of them probably, unless like you know what I'm saying, put on some cologne and shit and all that, get a haircut. Don't take because I ain't got a haircut right now, or whatever. I'm more advanced and shit, so I don't need a haircut. But if you talk to 10, you're probably going to get a couple of them that are going to give you a response. So then what happens is, oh shit, the one that said no, I didn't die. And then, oh shit, but some of them say yes. That's where you're confident. You're confident that, oh, I'm not going to get everyone, but I'm also not going to get none if I try. That's why rejection will actually help you build your confidence up. Another thing about the red pill. This is where I'm going to give the red pill guys a little bone. Women just be saying shit. Stop listening to them. Okay? Stop fucking listening to what women say about what they want. Stop, because half of the time that's what y'all be arguing with women about the shit that they say that they want, or just in general, yo. Stop fucking listening to them. That's the first rule of Fight Club. Stop listening to women. Watch what they do. Women fucking lie. I'm sorry, women. I love y'all. I love y'all. But I gotta get the red pill. Y'all motherfuckers lie all the time, right? You gotta watch what a woman does. Stop fucking listening to what the fuck she says. That's half of why y'all fucked up. Stop listening to that. Oh, well, we want a guy who just fucking is up our butt. They don't want that shit. They don't want they don't want you to fucking chase them. That's what, look, women do not like being chased. I know we grew up thinking that. Women do not like being chased. I'm telling you that right now. What women like is for you to begin the chase, right? They want you to do, like, you got to start to, like, tag your it and then you run, right? Women want that, because if you're gonna chase a woman, the only thing you're gonna do is be every other guy. Every other guy is saying, "Hey, beautiful," and "Good morning" all the fucking time, and texting her all the time, and that's what every fucking guy is doing. If you want to stand out, don't chase her, man. About 70% of the communication, especially at the beginning, needs to be initiated by her. And it's not about playing a game. I'm just telling you what they fucking like and what works. If you hitting her up all the time, you just another motherfucker, man. She needs to be intrigued. She needs to be. Women want to be in a state where you make her feel good, and she kind of thinks you like her, but she doesn't know if you really. Oh, how much does he like me? Guess what? That's not the guy who's hitting her up all the time. She's gonna get bored, because that's how they are. She's gonna get bored with you, and you're just something she can always go to. You know, one of the analogies that I use is, and take the feminine. I mean, not feminine. Yeah, take the feminine and masculine connotations from these animals. But I remember I told a guy, his problem was, you need to be more of a cat than a dog. And this is what I mean. That's why I say take the female connotation off of being a cat, or the male connotation of being a dog. When you have a dog and you come home, the dog is all over you, right? You, like, soon as the motherfucking dog knows you're like 10 feet of the fucking door, the dog is all on you. You're like, get the fuck off of me. You know what I'm saying? Even if you love your dog, you're just kind of like, yo, like, chill, you're too much, right? You get home, your cat's like, what the fuck are you doing here? You know what I mean? The cat don't give a fuck. The cat probably wants you to fucking leave. And what do you see people with it? People be so like, oh, my cat doesn't like me. Oh, I'm always trying to shine. They be fucking grabbing the cat scratching them, trying to get away. But they want that's how you have to be. Don't be the fucking dog. That's like, every time she comes in, be the cat. Where she's like, what? Well, where's the cat at? I wonder what the cat's doing. I want to go see what's going on with the cat. Oh, let me try to get the cat's attention, because I know my cat likes me, but why doesn't my cat like me like my dog likes me? And the dog will just be fucking chasing you around while you're looking for the cat, or i.e. while she's looking for the cat. You know what I'm saying? Don't be the fucking dog, be the cat. And another thing, red pill guys, to balance out with this, stop complaining to women about the type of men. Stop. You cannot negotiate natural attraction. You can't. If she likes, let me put it like this. There's women that I've liked, right? and that they wasn't feeling me like the same way. And then I saw the guys that they date, and I'll be like, of course you don't. Like, I'm nothing like those fucking guys. Nothing like them. Right? We don't look the same. We don't got the same swag. A lot of different shit. That woman wasn't for me. And she'll never be attracted to you. And that's okay. The same way, I don't like fat bitches. I don't. And you're not going to make me like them. I'm not attracted to them. And you can't negotiate. That's not a negotiable point. Or a woman that I feel is unattractive. You can't, it's not negotiable, right? So you can't get mad at like, oh, she only likes thugs or she only likes ex thugs. That's what the fuck she likes, then, man. Like, why do you even want to convince a woman to like you? Right? And I again, I'm saying that in a smug way, but I understand the thinking. I'm just on the other side of it, so I know how ridiculous it was when I used to fucking do that shit. It's not gonna end well. I'm telling you. Even when you do successfully convince her, use a second choice, motherfucker, man. And trust me from experience, I just got out of something that was over a decade. And I mean, I was pretty much a second choice, motherfucker. I'm just being honest. Don't do that shit, yo. Like, don't convince, man. Because they always gonna be looking over their back. Because you wasn't the first choice, you had to convince them. Trust me, when a girl like you don't gotta convince her of shit. So don't negotiate their attraction. If she ain't into you, if she's like, oh, she like a Jason Tatum, tall, light skinned motherfucker. That's what she like, yo. If you short, dark, black, and ugly, she ain't gonna like you. Sorry. Right? But then you're gonna meet a girl to be like, you know what I like? I like short, dark, black, ugly motherfucker. It's gonna happen. I used to be like, yo, I'm skinny and tall and dark skinned. Women don't like me. Yo, like literally. I literally was telling a girl that I was fucking with. And she literally said, she was like, oh, she's like, that's my type. And she's bad too, right? And so the women that you're their type, they're gonna let you know the same way. We got weird type shit, right? Like, I like a lot of the traditionally looking good women, but also there's something about a fucking white soccer mom with a fucking vest and a fucking ponytail sticking out the back of the fucking snapback. I don't know, man. Just like, I don't fucking know. That's just that's a lot of women. That's my type. That might not be what is traditional by society, and women's the same way, right? And those are the ones that you gotta worry about. Stop worrying about why they why you're not their type or what their type is. Man, move the fuck on, man. Move the fuck on. All right, so conclusion to the crybabies. The conclusion of all this, where do we go? Right? The conclusion is, I know you have valid concerns, right? But you need to analyze these concerns critically, and not from some emotional hurt place, right? Which means think about what's going on, figure out how to have better success, and stop fucking crying. Become the best version of yourself, right? Go to fucking school if you need to go back to school. Take your ass to the gym. Look, man, gym memberships is $10 to $20 if you want to go to bullshit Planet Fitness. I'm a meathead gym type of person, so I like mostly free weights. But take your ass to the gym. Learn about money. Talk to people. Cause I'm not gonna lie, man. A lot of y'all problem with women is you ain't got no personality. Because you could have not a lot of money and you could not go to the gym. If you have personality and confidence, man, you in there like fucking swimwear anyways. A lot of y'all need to just go fucking talk. That's why I said talk to 10 women a day. If you're not having any luck, talk to 10 women a day in any way. Hi, hey, I think you're beautiful. And then feel embarrassed when whatever. You got to, man. Because a lot of y'all motherfuckers is boring ass squares. I'm just being honest because I don't even like hanging around because y'all motherfuckers be whack. I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all gotta step y'all game up with that, man. Last thing I'm gonna say, stop fucking crying, yo. Keith Sweat is the only person who can cry, get pussy. But he also was a fucking world-class singer, right? He cried but sung. He like cry sung his way into pussy. That shit ain't gonna work, man. Women want a leader. Women want a man who's a problem solver. And if women know that these hoes out here is hoes, how the fuck you think you sound crying to a woman that you can't get no pussy when women know that they giving that shit up like fucking hotcakes? That's all I gotta say. Peace out, motherfucker.